shall be done.
My thanks. Because there are two sorts of people in this house. Those loyal to Hao, and those loyal to me. If Hao's people find me, I'll be killed. And my people will insist on escorting me back to the palace, where my father may also have me killed.
I shall do it.
Let us go quickly, Walden. I do not think we wish to be here when they Let us go quickly, Walden. I do not think we wish to be here when they discover what has happened.
Very well. As you say.
Just look at this. Hao was working.
Warden, in the name of the Regent, I am placing you under arrest for the murder of Rendon Hao and his men-at-arms. Surrender, and you may be shown mercy. Don't be ridiculous. The Queen isn't being held prisoner here or anywhere else. Her father would never stand for such a thing. What?
Sir Cathrian! Praise the Maker you're here. This brigand tried to kidnap me.
Unbelievable. Bring them down! Loghain wants the Warden, dead or alive!
All right.
Surrender, and you may be shown mercy.
Why stop now? Calthrian is all that stands between us and freedom.
Are you sure this is what you wish?
I'm surprised this ended peacefully. Bring the Wardens. Loghain doesn't care about the rest.
Eamon, we have a problem.
We have very little time for chat. We need to work out a plan.
Calm down. What has happened?
The Wardens have been captured.
What? How could this happen?
Never mind that. The question is how to free him.
Surely you mean them, Your Highness. We need Alistair too.
Yes, of course, I meant Alistair too. Calthrion will take him to Fort Draken. Getting inside will be no small feat.
Oh, you're awake. I was starting to worry. I've been worse. I'll be better still when we get out of here. I hope you have a plan. Help! Someone, help us! My friend is dying.
What's the matter with you?
Let's make this quick! I shall do it.
Something about being trapped in a fortress full of people who want me dead that makes me think, being a Templar might not have been so bad.
Very well. It has begun. That's me! What the name are you? Hey! Attack!
Okay, done with you now!
Let us end this.
Let's have at it!
Another down. We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
All right, let's go!
Very well. I shall do it. Very well. It shall be done.
And all ready to... Armor doesn't fit. Lay up the mince pie.
I almost didn't make it out the mess today.
It shall be done.
Got the blighted password again.
That's why I write it down every day. Keep it in my pocket. I got stuck on the second floor for 3 hours. Easy, something.
What's this? Ah! You must be the new recruits we were expecting. You're late. The rest of your patrol is in the storage room. Find them and get yourselves ready for inspection.
Did you need something? Thank the Maker.
What are we going to do about him, though?
Is there some problem?
So the assistant quartermaster is a little miffed with us at present.
I told you we should have put those potatoes in the cellar straight away.
Some things went amiss. Mistakes were made. The quartermaster got chewed out by Tern Logain, and then he chewed out the assistant.
And now to get back at us for landing him in trouble, the assistant quartermaster won't give us our blades. And you can't pass inspection without a regulation sword.
It's probably better that the officers know as little about...
I told you those potatoes would...
But he doesn't have any beef with you. Maybe you could talk to him. He's down the hall in the armory.
Maker, help us.
Maker's breath. I should have been made a corporal by now.
What's this? You two blighted fools make a new friend? What, so that makes it better? I should just forget they cost me a promotion because they didn't mean it? Well, while we're at it, why don't we just forgive the Darkspawn for killing the king? I'm sure they didn't know it would upset us.
It's true, we could be eaten by Darkspawn, or cut down fighting insurgents.
Wait, what?
You got a point there. Regulation swords, right? Take these, just mind you take care of them. That's good steel.
Maker, I can't believe we're actually going to go on patrol. We could fight bandits or Darkspawn.
What do you mean you didn't join the army to mind the...
Maker, I can't believe we're actually going to go on patrol. We could fight bandits or Darkspawn.
What do you mean you didn't join the army to mind the storeroom? I'm shocked.
Maker, I can't believe we're... Maker, I can't believe... To go on patrol, we could fight bandits or Darks... Maker, I believe we're actually going to go on patrol. We could fight...
So, you think you're ready to go on your first patrol mission, do you? That's what I like to hear. You there!
Yes, sir.
Stand up straight. You're a soldier in the King's army, and the King's own men don't slouch. And you!
Yes, sir.
Stop fidgeting. You can fidget on your own time.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Kiss arse. You there, Blondie.
Yes, sir.
What's the one thing a soldier can't do without?
What do I tell him?
A weapon, sir!
Ugh. You really are as dumb as you look. You runts aren't good enough for patrol yet.
So close.
Did you need something?
Back to...
I thought I told you to scrub the kennel floor.
What's the password?
Blighted green recruits. Nobody.
Well, don't keep the Colonel waiting. Go!
So close to be...
Did you need something?
We've been ordered to get this room clean.
So the Colonel can eat off the floor if he wants to. Cursed but...
But...
It has begun. What's the password? That's kind of fruity for a... What's the password? Oh, that's just being silly. What's the password? What's the password? Prisoner on the loose! I shall do it.
What's the matter with...
Not
I think we work well together.
It has begun.
As you say. It shall be done.
Quarter shall be given.
Let's have at it! Now. Careful! You're wearing.
At your order.
Get off!
As you say. Shall be done.
What?
It is begun.
Almost didn't make it out the mess today. Forgot the blight. Did you need something? And now to get back at us for landing him in...
Very well. What's this? You two blighted fools make... Well, while we're at it, why don't we just...
So, you think you're ready to go on your...
What do I tell him?
Honor, sir! Better than I expected. Honor is the best thing a man can have. See to it that you keep yours at all times. I expect the lot of you back here by sunup. Now get out of here. Make her watch over you.
As you say.
And already this armor doesn't fit. I'm going to lay up the mince pie.
Password? Rabbit, I think.
Going on your first patrol, are you? Good luck.
Stay sharp out there.
It is begun. As you say. It shall be done.
It's always a proud day when a soldier... Andraste, watch over you lot. It's always a proud day when a soldier takes up real duties. Andraste, watch over you lot.
I'm sorry, my child, but I'm busy. Come back later.
Good luck out there.
Maker's breath. It's good to see you in one piece, my friend.
Indeed. We have been praying for your safe return, Warden. We will need to work together, and quickly. My father has gone mad. I didn't believe it at first, but he is gripped by a paranoia so severe it prevents him from seeing sense. He saw me as a threat. Yet even now, I'm certain he will be telling the nobles you are dangerous murderers that have kidnapped and mind-controlled me. He may even believe it. I thought so. I'd hoped so. Howe's influence was strong. His death can only be a good thing, but even that will not be enough. I know my father, and he is committed to his course. He will see this through, no matter what. You will need ammunition come the Landsmeet, and I can help you in that regard. You have only just arrived in the city, so perhaps you are unaware of some recent events. Denerim has been in turmoil since Ostagar. Many people here are angry or grieving. Strangely, the unrest is worst in the alienage. Few elves accompanied the army. They should have little reason to be upset, which means that Hao and my father must have given them reason. I don't know what is happening there, but I am certain my father has his hands in it.
A useful lead, Honora, but you could have sent this information with your maid.
That is true. I feared for my safety as Hao's prisoner. But to tell the truth, I sent Erlina to you because I hoped we might join forces. You need that evidence for the Landsmeet. But you also need a stronger candidate for the throne. You need me. I have no doubt Alistair is biddable enough. And decent. But even with his blood, he is no king. Not only that, Alistair is a Grey Warden. It will look like you are trying to put a Grey Warden on the throne, despite your claims. I am a neutral party, and I am already queen.
Honora, you are indeed Kaelin's widow, but...
I am the daughter of Ferelden's greatest general. Who do you think truly ruled this nation for the last 5 years? Kaelin. I am what this country needs, not an untrained king who does not even want the throne. I can help you stop my father. Consider what I have said. For now, I think I will retire to my room. Warden, when you have a moment, I ask that you speak to me in private.
Well, she's quite spirited. I remember when poor Kaelin was a good boy, but Honora was always 2 steps ahead. Had him jumping when she snapped since the first time she batted her eyelashes. I cannot help thinking she may be trouble, but we should keep her close, all the same. This is an alliance of convenience. For the moment, we are united. Be careful how much trust you place in her. I do not for a moment think Honora means to give up. Still, I would rather have her where we can watch her than actively working for Loghain. Are you thinking you might stand a chance at courtship? It would be unseen. She wouldn't take that risk unless it helps her secure the throne. We certainly have a great deal to plan. Maker knows what that man is capable of now. Of course.
I await your command. So, full of questions. I await. We're hardly alone, so privacy is not. And you want to think.
First, let me say that I knew your family. Eleanor, in particular, was dear to me, and what Hal did... I will be blunt. I can see that your voice will be a strong one in days to come. It is to you that Eamon listens. My father must be stopped, but once that is done, Ferelden will need a ruler. I would welcome your support for my throne. Do you disagree? You are a fellow Grey Warden. What do you think of Alistair's potential to rule? Never mind his willingness. Alistair seems like a kind, well-meaning man, and biddable enough. These are admirable qualities, if not. He also seems to be a fine Grey Warden, which is exactly why he should remain one and serve the kingdom by defeating the Darkspawn. Oh, there are some who would follow Alistair out of respect for his Therin blood. The others would see this as Eamon grabbing for power. Who else do you think Alistair would turn to for help? Eventually, the nobility would return to the old days of constant warring with each other. Alistair's weakness would destroy everything Merrick built. I simply believe that I am what this country needs. I will fight for what I believe. Would Alistair... Thus, I say again, I would welcome your support for the throne if you would give it. I agree that there is much to be done before the lands meet, but don't you think plans should still be made for what will follow? I do. Ah, there is to be... Your loyalty to Alistair is admirable, if misplaced. If you change your mind, speak to me again.
My lady, she will be forever grateful, Warden.
Yes.
Indeed, yes.
So I'm guessing someone told Honora I was planning to steal her throne. She has a nasty glare. Did anyone mention this wasn't my idea? I think she's a great queen. As far as I'm concerned, she's welcome to it. Really? Whatever will give you that idea? Well, it's nice that you think so. What do you think I should do? Go ahead and be king, just to let it happen? I suppose I could always flip a coin. Got one handy. It's just that everything I've heard about Queen Honora is that she's the one who really ruled here, not Cailan. She's smart, tough, determined. Well, I feel a bit like Cailan's substitute. I think I'll be better off against the Darkspawn. All right, Alistair, enough whining. Thank you, Alistair. That's excellent advice. I'll do my best. Right you are. We have to convince everyone there are monsters that need fighting. Who would have thought?
But one world, one life,
Those...
one death. There is...
It shall be done.
Is our maker. They are sinners who have given their love to false gods.
What, no mention of this?
You're here about your...
It's done. And it's garbage. I wouldn't let a festering swine wear it.
Wade, it's amazing. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Are you blind as well as stupid? The leg guards are too tight. It'll chafe. The dye isn't even... Look here. I see a splotch. It's garbage, I say.
It's fine. Truly. It's a work of art. Here.
Did you bring...
Wade, please leave the customer alone. You
You worry too much. Just give me the scales, friend, and I'll have my finest work for you.
With your armor isn't...
Have a care where you're...
You know, maybe this isn't the best time to... Seeing as we're in Denerim now, I'm wondering if we might be able to look someone up. I'm not talking about a friend, exactly. And no, it's not that sort of friend either. The thing is, I have a sister, a half-sister. I told you about my mother, right? She was a servant at Redcliffe Castle and she had a daughter. Only, I don't think she knew about me either. They kept my birth a secret after all. But after I became a Grey Warden, I did some checking and... well, no. I thought about writing her, but I never did. And then we were called down to Ostig. She's the only real family I have left. The only family not also mixed up in the whole royal thing. I've just been thinking that with the Blight coming and everything, I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to see her. Maybe I can help her. Warn her about the danger, I don't know. Could we? I'd appreciate that. If something happened to her and I never went to... Her name is Goldana, and I think she remarried but still lives just outside the alienage. If we're in the area, then...
More headaches.
As you say.
Whoever you are, Poor Oswin obviously didn't recognize you. He described you in great detail, but never mentioned you were a Kuzland. I owe you his life. When I saw my poor boy's legs, I only wish House still lived that I might tear him apart myself. I would bring troops against his son. But Oswin tells me Thomas had no part in his father's depravity. Is there anything you would ask as a reward for saving Oswin? Thank you again. Know that I will stand behind you at the Landsmeet with all the support I can muster. In fact, I'm taking my supper today with Ban Reginalda of the White River Benorn. I'll speak...
What can I get you, stranger? What can I get you?
How fares your brother?
May I help you? This is Ermenric's. Explain yourself. My brother would no more part with this ring than with his head. He's alive then?
Please, if you have any news of my brother, I would hear it. Captured by whom? And why? I think I will have to get this story from my brother himself. I thank you for bringing me this news. If you will be so kind as to tell me where he is, I will go to him at once. Oh, politics. You're more canny than I thought. My voice will be yours then, assuming I find Ermenric alive. Thank you. Take this. Waking Sea will... I had hoped to see him while I was in town. Made himself scarce. Every time I've called at the Chantry, he's been away.
There's nothing more to say.
Enemies are... Shall be done.
I am Caladrius, and you, I assume, must be the Grey Warden I've heard so much about. What I want is for my business here to be concluded smoothly. If that requires that you and I come to some terms, then so be it. I've heard that you're trying to erode Logain's support. It must be a difficult task, yes, like washing away a mountain. Perhaps you could use some help. Truth be told, there was always a limit to how long we were going to be able to operate here. We've paid for many of Logain's troops, but once the Landsmeet is done, we become inconvenient. So, here is my offer. 100 sovereigns from you for a letter with the seal of the Terran of Gwaren upon it, implicating him in all of this. Then, we leave a few days earlier than planned with our profits and remaining slaves unharmed.
'Tis a reasonable enough starting offer.
I feel dirty. We're not considering this, are we?
So, do we have a deal? Even you must admit it's much better than resorting to barbarism, yes? You're not. Did I say you were? I'm simply hoping the world is full of pragmatists, shall we say. Interesting. Now that... Let's do this the hard way. Enough! It seems your reputation is an accurate one. I surrender. wait! Hear me out, kind sir. Were I to use the life force of the remaining slaves here, I could augment your physical health a great deal. Allow me to leave this place alive, and I would be more than happy to do this little service for you.
An interesting offer, if a tad messy.
Little service? He is talking of blood magic. Surely you would not consider such a thing. Most wise.
I don't suppose you would consider just, letting me go? Ah. Well, that is a shame, isn't it?
You don't look like a Tevinter. Not that it means much. Are you one of them? What happens to us now? Shiani? Did she send you here? Praise the Maker! We will not trespass long on your good graces. Come, everyone. Let's go home.
I shall do it.
Right.
It has begun. As you say. As you say. It shall be done. As you say.
Tell me. I shall do it.
Alistair here.
What have you found?
I shall do it.
Ah, please come in. Tell me, how is Duncan? He's been a friend of mine for many years, yes. From the look on your face, I take it the new... I knew that the Warden suffered great losses at Ostagar, but a few escaped. I had hoped Duncan might be one of them. We've been through outbreaks of pestilence during the war with Orlais. We'll endure. I doubt very much now that the Tevinter intervention... He came here, now and then, to look for potential recruits. Perhaps that seems strange to you, but Duncan was a man... Please, take this. I suspect you'll put it to better use.
Oh, it's good to see you again, friend. You were so generous to me before, and these are...
I'm an orphan.
Oh, and, an orphan. Please, my lord, can you spare some... Thank you. Are
I can't believe you did all that for us.
There! Now, no crowding. Let the good sir breathe. There are a lot of unfortunates in the aid.
I still don't have...
Yes, sir. And poor Oli still doesn't have his parents. Anything you can spare would be appreciated.
After the riots, many people were left without a home.
You're like a hero here, good sir. Oli and I hadn't eaten for a week before you showed up.
All...
Oh, bless you. Bless you.
You're not one of the bad men, are you? I just want to make Grandma happy. Grandma! Make the bad men in the house. Poor animals. So many died. So many.
I'm sorry if I was rude to you before. Andraste's ass, you'd think I'd learned some social graces. Anyway, what I mean by all this is...
What have you found? What have you found?
I'm sorry if I was rude to you before.
As you say. Very well.
Something on your mind?
What have you found? What have you found?
I'm sorry if I was rude to you before. Andraste's ass, you think I'd let you
You're not one of the bad men, are you? I just want to make Grandma happy. Grandma! Make the voice...
Oh, bless you. Bless you.
Very well.
Ah, there you are. I was about to send out... I've been hearing of a great commotion in the alienage. What exactly happened there? Make her forgive me. I should be appalled that such a thing could exist here. But I'm overjoyed you can implicate. We must end the civil war quickly. What the Blight does not corrupt... The last of our allies have arrived in the city. We cannot delay any longer. I will call for the Landsmeet to... Bring Alistair and join me at the palace as soon as you are ready, Warden.
I hope Eamon doesn't expect me to give a speech. Maker, he probably does, doesn't he?
Good luck to you in the Landsmeet.
If one... I await your command. We are hardly alone, so privacy has come to think.
I shall do it.
Yes, indeed.
As there is one life, one...
And after much sweat, blood and...
And he is our maker. They are sinners
It shall
who
be
have
done.
given their love to false gods.
What? No mention of dessert?
That's my sister's house. I'm almost sure of it. This is the right address. She could be inside. Will she even know who I am? Does she even know I exist? My sister. That sounds very strange. Oh, now I'm back. Hello?
Hey, you have linens to wash? I charge 3 bits on a bundle. You won't find better. And don't trust what that Natalia woman tells you either. She's foreign and she'll rob you blind.
I'm not here to have any wash done. My name's Alistair. Well, this may sound sort of strange, but are you Gordana? If so, I suppose I'm your brother.
My what? I am Goldana, yes. How do you know my name? What kind of tomfoolery are you folk up to?
Look, our mother, she worked as a servant in Redcliffe Castle a long time ago before she died. Do you know about that?
You! I knew it! They told me you was dead. They told me the babe was dead along with mother, but I knew they was lying.
They told you I was dead? Who? Who told you that?
Them's at the castle. I told them the babe was the king's and they said he was dead. Gave me a coin to shut my mouth and sent me on my way. I knew it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. The babe didn't die. I'm him. I'm your brother.
For all the good it does me. You killed mother, you did, and I've had to scrape by all this time. That coin didn't last long, and when I went back, they ran me off. And who in the Maker's name are you? Some servant of his to carry all his riches, I expect.
Hey, don't speak to him that way. He's my friend. And a Grey Warden, just like me.
Oh, I see. A prince and a Grey Warden too. Well, who am I to think poorly of someone's... I don't know you, boy. Your royal father forced himself on my mother and took her away from me. And what do I got to show for it? Nothing. They tricked me good. I should have told everyone. I got 5 mouths to feed. And unless you can help with that, I got less than no use for you.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Well? So he's found it. I'm his sister. But what are you to me?
You think I wished her dead? I never wanted that. I didn't have the life you think I did, Goldana.
I suppose not. A bastard is still a bastard, isn't he? But... brother or no, I've got 5 mouths to feed and no time to spare until they are.
And let me promise you this, Goldana. I'll do whatever I can, speak to whomever I have to ensure you and your children are taken care of.
That sounds all well and fine. But you'll have to forgive me if I don't exactly hold my breath.
You have my promise. I can't give you more than that. Well, that was not what I expected, to put it lightly. I lived up to my promise, I suppose, but this is the family I've been wondering about all my life? I guess I was expecting her to accept me without question. Isn't that what family is supposed to do? I feel like a complete idiot. Yes, I'm sorry too. I guess let's just go. I don't want to talk about it.
We're closed. The Drake scale armor is... and it's, well, decent. And it didn't take as long as I feared.
You'd better be very proud, Wade. We can't afford...
I feel good, actually. I wouldn't...
We'll see how long this lasts. Here's your arm. Please, Lee.
Yeah.
Magic exists to serve man and never.
Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Marik's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet, now wouldn't you? You have torn Ferelden apart to oppose the very man who ensured you were born into freedom. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone. I have had so many doubts of late. Loghain is a great man, but his hatred of Orlais has driven him to madness. He has done terrible things. I know it. But I owe him everything. I cannot betray him. Do not ask me to. I never thought duty would taste so bitter. Stop him, Warden. Stop him from betraying everything he once loved. Please, show mercy. Without Loghain, there would be no Ferelden to defend.
What do they offer you? How much is the price of Ferelden honor now? So, one of Cailan's killers would dare speak of betrayal. You led our king to his death with...
The Warden speaks truly! My son was taken under cover of night. The things done to him! Some of them are beyond any healer's skill.
Hal was responsible for himself. He will answer to the Maker for any wrongs committed in this life, as must we all. But you know that. You were the one who murdered him. Whatever Hal may have done, he should have been brought before the Seneschal. There is no justice in butchering a man in his home. I assure you, Warden, if I were going to send someone, it would be my own soldiers. I would not trust to the discretion of an apostate.
Indeed, my brother tells a very different tale. He says you snatched a blood mage from the Chantry's justice. Coincidence?
Do not think the Chantry will overlook this, Teyrn Loghain. Interference in a Templar's sacred duties is an offense against the Maker.
Whatever I have done, I will answer for later. At the moment, however, I wish to know what this Warden has done with my daughter. You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What are...
I believe, lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father will always do what must be done for Ferelden, and it is clear to me now that you...
Who here can... For 5 years, my lords and ladies, our land has been threatened before. It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
The Warden. I'm with the Warden. Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden!
Western Hills is with you, Loghain. Maker help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I'm with Loghain. Who else could defeat the Blight? Loghain, I'm with you.
This bodes ill for us all.
The Landsmeet, following these Grey Wardens, has cost us our king. I charge Eamon, take these traitors outside to await execution.
To arms! We will not be taken without a fight!
Another battle, I
Don't give them the advantage!
Let's finish this.
In the Maker's name, stop! We will have order.
Agreed. Let there be no further bloodshed in the Landsmeet.
Alistair's right to the throne is challenged. His challenger's honor is in doubt. In the past, such disputes were settled by duel. Will the Landsmeet agree?
Yes, if it will avoid further bloodshed. But it must be fought according to tradition, by strength of arms only, in single combat until one party yields. Do you accept the terms?
It is you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it. Prepare yourself.
It's you! The Grey Warden! Andraste's mercy that you got here when you did. I thought for sure these monsters were going to get me. They all fled to the castle this morning, before the Darkspawn arrived. I thought I could make it to my home and back before they got here, but it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived. By now, yes, they'd have reached the castle walls. I'm going to get out of here before any more of those things arrive. Thank you again.
Another battle.
Come, let us end this.
Begin the onslaught.
Dust.
I shall do so.
They just crop up everywhere, don't they? Yes.
Too easy!
My lord, you're here. Thank goodness. I don't rightly know. Riordan of the Grey Wardens arrived this morning, just ahead of the Darkspawn. I was told he has urgent news and to send out patrols to watch for your arrival. Then we were attacked. I don't rightly know. Things happened so fast, I only know he was scouting in the south before he arrived. There might be stragglers, but you seem to have taken care of most of them out here. That's... I was told to watch for your arrival, Warden. Your comrade Riordan arrived just ahead of the Darkspawn. I should take you to the hall right away, my lord. There'll be...
It's a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. Or should I say Your Majesty?
No, I wouldn't say that. Not yet, anyway.
The Darkspawn that attacked Redcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
What? Are we sure about that? I mean, if that's true...
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain.
Word has been sent, but they need more than warning. They need our armies.
There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news that is of even greater concern. The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Make her preserve us.
But we can't reach Denerim within 2 days, can we? It's too far.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
Redcliffe is fortified enough that a skeleton force can hold the wall should Darkspawn come.
Then you will remain here, Tegan, while we march on Denerim.
The Horde must be defeated, but the Archdemon is our true target, and only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march, and hope the army we've collected here gives us the chance we need. Al-Eamon, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak.
Then let's get them ready. I won't let all those people die without giving them a chance. I was wondering that myself.
Then you don't know. Of course not. You're both...
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready.
That would be a...
Perhaps you and Alistair should meet me before you retire for the evening. There are things we need to speak of.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
And what word have we from Orzammar?
They're stalling, which is as good. House Clorette's feud with House Romald has flared up again since their son died in that Deep Roads business. So naturally, they're pleading the need for self.
Fine time to start with that nonsense again. I've half a mind to... Evening to you, Grey Warden. Didn't realize you were still up and about. Nothing that can be dealt with now, I'm afraid. Just one of the houses being...
Once all of this blight business is done, there will be a reckoning in the assembly. They're probably half hoping we'll all wind up dead. That way they'll have one of the strongest forces left in Orzammar. Enough to face the Darkspawn all on their own, I suppose? That's exactly the kind of half-arsed thinking that got us in. It was our good fortune that you decided to go to Orzammar when you did, Grey Warden. For all that a surfacer needed our help, I expect we needed yours more.
Right. Off to camp with both of you, and keep the drunkenness to a minimum. Pleasant evening to you, Grey Warden.
It shall be done.
There you are.
You're both here. Good. Please know I assumed you had already been told. Otherwise, I would have told you this when you freed me in Denerim. I'm sorry.
What is it? What are you apologizing for?
Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn? The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn. But should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead. A Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning, the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way. In Blight's past, when the time came, the eldest of the Grey Wardens would decide which amongst them would take that final blow. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest and the taint but if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of... But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to...
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon.
That it does, my...
Do not be alarmed. It is only I. I did not come here to speak of sentimental things. I came here to speak with you. I have a plan, you see. A way out. I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be. I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens that there need a ritual. Performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night. It is old magic, from a time before the Circle of... Some would call it blood magic, but I think recent days have taught you this is not always to be feared. What I propose is this. Lay with me, here tonight, and from our joining, a child will be conceived. The child will bear the taint, and when the Archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The Archdemon is still destroyed with no Grey Warden dying in the process. Not at all. It will become something different. A child born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away, and you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish. As you wish. Allow me to say that what I seek is the essence of the old god that once was, and not the dark. Some things are worth preserving in this world. Make of that what you will. I do not wish to tell you. No, you never will. This is all I ask in return for freeing you from the burden the Grey Wardens have placed upon you. Then you have decided? It's why I was sent with you by my mother. It's why she saved your life to begin. But I cannot let what I feel interfere with what I must do. This is important to me. The fact that it may save your life makes me all the more determined to see it done. Please, do not cloud the issue. If you feel anything for me, then accept that it will make what we must do that much easier. I see. I speak, of course, of Alistair. He is a Grey Warden just as you are, and would also serve for the ritual. The trick, of course, would be to get him to comply. To me, he would not listen, but to you, I think he just might. If you will not even lay with me to save your own life, I care for you and would prefer you to be the father of this child were there 100 Grey Wardens here tonight. But if you will not do it, then I must find another. Do not let your foolish pride condemn you. No Grey Warden asked for the sacrifice that is now demanded of them, and I offer all of you a way out. Will you not reconsider? That is not an answer. Then you are a fool. I will not stand by and watch you waste this opportunity. Die if you feel it is worthwhile, or be overshadowed. I care not. Would that I could have helped you. That is your doing, however, and not mine. Fare you well, my love. Should you live past the morrow, I trust it will
We have gathered all the forces we can. The Darkspawn Horde is sure to reach the capital before us. And so we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can. The lives of many thousands hang in the balance. We must not forsake them. You have gathered an army to replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden. Let us pray that it will be enough.
Before us stands the might of the Darkspawn Horde. Gaze upon them now, but fear them not. The man beside me is a native of Ferelden, now risen to the ranks of the Grey Wardens. He is proof that glory is within reach of us all. He has survived despite the odds, and without him, none of us would be here. Today, we save Denerim. Today, we avenge the death of my brother, King Cailan. But most of all, today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor their sacrifice. For Ferelden, for the Grey Wardens!
We must gain the advantage! It has begun. Shall be done.
Let's have at it!
You've managed to fight your way to the gates. We're doing better than I hoped.
That will change quickly.
Bloody Nug Runners are outnumbered 3 to 1.
What are we to do now, Riordan? You have a...
The army will not last long, so we need to move quickly to reach the Archdeacon. I suggest taking Alistair and no more than 2 others with you into the city. Anyone you don't bring with you can remain here to prevent more Darkspawn from entering Denerim on our tails. A large group is only going to draw attention. We're going to need to reach a high point in the city. I'm thinking the top of Fort Draken might work.
The top of... You want to draw the dragon's attention?
We have little choice, though I warn you that as soon as we engage the beast, it will call all its generals to help it. I can sense 2 generals in Denerim.
I am sure that if we did slay those generals, it would stop the Darkspawn in the city from doing a lot of...
It may also waste resources trying to find them. The decision is up to you. Neither of them are near Fort Draken currently, but there are too many Darkspawn here to tell you more. There are already several units of our allies within the city by now. They may be able to come to your assistance if you call them, but their strength will be limited. Now, who do you wish to take with you into the city?
Yes.
Yes.
Fair enough. Anyone else will need to remain here and assist in keeping more Darkspawn from coming in the gates behind us. Who will lead them? Do you have a preference?
I will?
Good. That should be... Nothing you have done has prepared you for what you face now. May the Maker...
Well, this is it, Warden. Win from the blood of battle, as one of the Blighters. I sodding salute you. Let's show them our hearts, and then show them...
Are you ready? We have reached the battlefield at last. I have done... You have carried us this far. Do not doubt.
So this is it? This is the end? We've come so far. It's strange knowing that all our fates will be decided in a matter. I wish I could go with you. Be safe, friend. And may the...
Before we head after the Archdemon, I want to say something. Either we both die trying to kill it, or one of us dies making the final blow. Either way, both of us aren't walking out of here. So I just want you to know that it's been an honor fighting by your side. Let's find this Archdemon then, and kick its ass. I hope most of the people are able to
watch over you!
you say.
is begun.